Hello. Hi there. Okay, I'm trying to make like a first video for this channel. Um, I've had a very short like period of trying to be a YouTuber, but with another kind of challenge because I'm trying to be a cartoonist and an illustrator. Um, but yeah, I still like don't get full in the rhythm of YouTube, so I don't have a big experience on YouTube and doing YouTube videos like they do them now, very professional and everything. Is something that I'm not that good at yet, and I don't have like a very good set, as you see. I mean, I don't have a place to film a video where I'm talking, so this is pretty much it. Sorry if it's kind of rough. I wouldn't want it to be this rough, but anyway, whatever. Well, about what I came here to say actually. Nah, not that serious. Welcome to my sort of spiritual channel. Okay, that sounds weird. No, okay, no. No, spiritual channel is rural. Sorry, English is not my first language. I'm Chilean, from Chile, a country in South America, which you may maybe know from our footballists, football players. Football is, that word doesn't exist. Okay, but anyway, I wanted to. I have a lot of thoughts, people. Sorry, I tend to be a little bit good to make jokes. Sorry if it's a bit annoying sometimes. But yeah, I for some time to now, maybe I don't know exactly how to do it, but I have been very lonely lately. That's a truth. Maybe a harsh truth. I'm not. I don't feel that bad saying it now. I know there's like a problem of loneliness right now in the world. I think I would say in the world. Hopefully not in the world. I wish there are people out there, communities that are actually joining. I mean, they're actually, I don't know how to say it, but that are actually connecting better than other parts of the world like mine and in my situation are doing, because we're very disconnected from people. So I'm very lonely right now. I mean, I have a partner. I don't live alone, but I feel very lonely. I feel very lonely, like in terms of community. I don't feel I have a community at all. But anyway, it's not because of that I started a journey on spirituality and that I want to start a channel. I think this is complicated to explain because there are many things going on. I think in my mind also, like I have many like inputs in my brain. But how to say this? I wanted to start this channel because I'm a bit lonely to share this with anybody, and also, who would I share this with? Like all my spirit, or all the things that go through my mind that have to do with spiritual stuff or reflections. I would say sometimes also, but spirituality more than anything. It's, I mean, they are reflections that are very spiritual, and I don't know who to share them with. I mean, I shared with my partner. He has to listen to many things I say. Maybe he's already fed up. He likes it, but I need to share it with more people. Like there has to be more people out there that are constantly like having thoughts of things. Like I don't think I'm. I wish I. How to say this? I have never felt like I have like spiritual powers. I would say no, that's not the word. But like, how to say this? I don't have like spiritual abilities. I would say like. Sorry, I say too much. Like, I would say like a medium. I'm not a medium. I'm not a channeling person. I don't know how you say in English. Canalizadora. Well, my country. I talk Spanish. Spanish is my first language. So I don't have any of those abilities. that I could say I have them, but I'm in a lot in I'm in touch with my spiritual side because I think it's the only thing that actually saves me right now. I'm not someone is I'm not a believer in the sense of religions. I'm not a religious person. I don't have like I didn't grow on a religious like environment in any sense. I mean, not in school. My school is atheist. I would say was atheist when I went. My family agnostic or atheist. I don't know. But I didn't have a religion to guide me because I think that's what they do. And I'm thankful for that. I don't like religions in general, but I respect that people have those beliefs because I understand what faith can give to people. And I think I always needed that in my life in some way. So spirituality is kind of that, I would say. But spirituality, the way I understand it, of course, the way that makes sense to me, because of course I would never it would be too difficult to follow a religion that tells me, for example, that there is a guy that he knows better what's good for me. Like I think I know what's good for me. Like deep down, I'm my own guide, and of course there are other energies and stuff, but I don't think there is a ruler, you know. And of course, I couldn't follow religions that are actually very sexist, like that they would say something about me because I'm a woman, for example, like, oh no, you shouldn't be doing this because you're a woman. Like that doesn't make sense at all to me. So in that sense, I can follow religions. It doesn't make sense, but I understand the spiritual part of following a religion and why people do it in that sense, like why people follow religions in that sense, and I respect it totally because as I sorry, there are some sounds out there. Maybe you don't listen to them, but there are people. How do you say hammering? I don't know what is the word, but annoying as fuck. Sorry. Okay, I'm not a super correct person. I'm gonna say I love being spiritual. I love spiritual stuff, and I do believe in things that maybe are super irrational for people that are very scientific. And I have a very scientific mind too. I mean, I'm not a scientist, whatever, but I do have a very logical and rational mind. At the same time, I believe in things that are super not rational or mathematical. So, but yeah, I didn't grow up with faith or spirituality in any way. And I think I needed it because this world to me, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm a very sensitive person, super sensitive sometimes. And it's weird because when you think about someone sensitive, you wouldn't think about someone that actually can also be so tough sometimes. And I think I'm pretty tough sometimes, but also pretty sensitive. Sometimes I wonder if I have maybe a disorder because it's fucking weird. It feels weird and it's draining. I've gone through big depressions. I think right now I'm going through a sort of depression for things that have been happening in my life. One of those is losing my job. I mean, I have been unemployed for 2 months, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I have ideas. I'm doing things, but it's still a very uncertain moment in my life. Super uncertain, and I don't have like super stability in financial terms, and there are many things that are that are not okay in my life in the sense that I mean I have health. You know that is funny because actually I am fine right now if I do like the maths, like the simple math about it. But if I think about long term future, no, I'm not doing good. Like if I stay the way I am in 5 years from now, I will be on the streets. That is what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, I mean, the world as it is right now doesn't make sense to me at all to follow the things that we were told to follow. So yeah, this is a video that is pretty messy because I have so much in my mind, and that's a reason for why I wanted to open this channel, because I need to say it somewhere. I don't know if maybe someone is gonna listen to it, but I don't care really. I mean, whatever. If someone is out there and listens to it and actually like I don't know if the word I'm looking for is understand what I'm trying to say, but kind of makes sense to someone else, that is big, because I need to connect with people that maybe feel understand what I'm trying to say, not because they are actually living it, because they understand it. They just do. It's getting dark. But yeah. So as I say, I don't feel I have spiritual abilities. Last year I did a course, I would say, a program, kind of a study program, where I learned some spiritual stuff, and I have to study that and practice them more because I want to have a bigger connection with things. It's difficult for me because, as I said, I have a rational mind, and sometimes I question everything I'm opening up to a lot. But at the same time, I believe it's very weird. I will bring that in another video because it's something I kind of struggle with, but at the same time, it's kind of, I know deep down, in a way, I don't know how, or maybe I want to believe so deep that I believe, I don't know, that even though there are things that don't make sense, maybe at all, in a science way, I kind of believe it because I can feel it. It's something super deep. So I want to share with you here my sort of spiritual journey, because this has been a journey by all means. And there are moments of a lot of contradictions, a lot of moments that I kind of, okay, I don't know if I believe anymore in all this spiritual stuff. But for me, the spirituality doesn't have to do with having faith, like in the base of it. I don't know how to explain this really, but it's not about that. Spirituality is like a connection with something that maybe we got lost in our life path because other things that are from this world, this material world, got in the way, which is got in the way in a way that it was so much, maybe like, it's not that it's bad that this is a material world. I mean, this world is what it is, this dimension. I don't know how you can say it. But this material world has its material things, but it has been, I feel like it has been to a point, all these material things have gotten to a point, it's getting so dark. All these material things have gotten to a point that that made us super disconnected with our spiritual side, and that's, I feel that's what's killing us, and that's what have been killing me from a long time. I hope this video doesn't get censored because I said that word. But yeah, YouTube does those things, censor anything that well, whatever. But yeah, I want to share it because I have a lot in my mind. As I say, I don't feel like I have a spiritual abilities, but I think I can develop them, and probably I will. But even though I think I don't have those abilities, I do have these like moments of like epiphanies, I would say. I don't know, like, or revelations in my mind. Like, man, this is completely this what I'm thinking. What the hell with this? What I am feeling or thinking? Maybe it's a sort of channeling. I don't know. I won't invent that is something that I don't know, but it's something I feel. Even though if it's not something that comes from another dimension, whatever, it's something I feel, and it's like makes so much sense. So yeah, spirituality. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm not like, if I talk about spirituality and stuff, I am not the typical, I would say, person to talk about it, because I do swear sometimes. I make jokes. I have a very dark humor sometimes, so maybe I'm not sort of spiritual person you would think of. um, Also, I question a lot. I question a lot, but not because I want to prove this. Man, it's getting super dark. It's not because I want to prove what I'm thinking or the spiritual thing. It's because that's how my mind works. But I don't question it in a sense to prove it. It's just in a sense to find it more meaning in some way. I don't know. But yeah, I hope this video or whatever I said makes sense in some way, or someone understands it, because also it's English and English is not my first language, so sometimes I'm not very good with the words or with the way I express the things I want to express. It's getting super dark. But yeah, this is the first video. If anybody watches it and find it interesting or whatever, and wants to still connect, yeah, I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna share a lot because I need to. Giving all the cringe. Oh yeah, young people, stop caring about if you are cringe. Doesn't matter. We are all cringe. We're all fucking cringe. That is the way of things. But you need to be. You need to express yourselves. And you're gonna give cringe sometimes, whatever. Anyway. Bye guys. I hope this wasn't a super nonsense video. I think it wasn't. But if it was, well, whatever. See you in the next video. Bye bye.